let's look at the electrical components. So please remember that here we didn't talk about, though it is a voltage, when we say LV voltage, we didn't still talk about the, the system, which means three-phase system, single phase, and four-wire, three-wire system. That one is there. Then DC system is there, right? So that when we this is like what we are looking at is AC point of view. So when we go with the DC, then again you need to classify it, right? So which means 110 volt that already yesterday, I mean in the last session HV switchgear, what are the auxiliary supplies is available, that also we looked at, right? So those are called LV supply. That is one thing. Nowadays solar and renewables are there. For that, up to 1500 volt, there is a DC supply also, it is there, right? So up to 1500 volt, there is a DC supply also, it is there. So you need to consider that as well. But as per IEC, the rule states that anything beyond 1000 volt, it goes high voltage. But when it comes about DC point of view, maybe in the solar up to 1500 it is there. So based on that, when you size cables and etc., you need to consider some insulation according to the voltage level that what you are putting it. Okay, that is what you need to look into, because some of the inverters, they are operating in that voltage range. That's what it is trending, I mean, in the market, right? That is one thing. So now let's look at what are the components which is available, right? So when we say LV switchgear and control gear, okay, so what is that components, like what that this LV switchgear and control gear, it consists of. Please remember, every places people will call it in a different names, okay? Let me put that, because a lot of people, they get confused as well. That's what we are seeing it. So let's put other names, right? So let me add, some people, they call it as a PCC. Okay, why they are calling it, we'll talk about that. PMCC, okay, and MCC, okay, PDB, power distribution board, right? LV switchgear, they call it, right? LV switchgear, they call it. Please remember that all these things will come like certain levels, right? So I'll talk about that part. Okay. So now when we say PCC, which means it indicates that power control center. Okay. When we say PMCC, which indicates that power and motor control center. When we say MCC, motor control center. When we say PDB, power distribution board, maybe smaller distribution board, it will be there. When we say LV switchgear, again it talks about this one only. Both are same only, PCC or LV switchgear, other names. But everything finally you can bring under one group, that is called LV switchgear and control gear, right? So people will call in different names, but there is a different terminology will be there that I will explain. Okay.